Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Timber can clear it away. Otto. Now it's Romario. Bellingham promptly onto that, and that is that. Duke did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Romario, and he's got the beating of his real chance! It's hit the upright, and he's heaved it away. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Azar. And he's worked it through. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's good running with the ball, and he is deftly away. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Otto deals with that comfortably. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, now he can run away with it. And he shoots! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And the shot! And no mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now he's got space here. Caught offside that time.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's fabulous. In towards the back stick. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Number 19.
Second half is up and running.
Coming on the field.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Mendes clears without hesitation. He's found the way through. No way through. He is through here. Now it's Messi. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best.
Malacca always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Malacca are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders.
And a header! And that's in! Into the lead once more. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Madrid with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Diouf.
Malacca really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Defending of the desperate variety. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Diouf. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Messi. And this is Romario. Romario!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cristiano is having a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Cristiano Ronaldo, simply...
And that is that. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Bellingham claiming the Man of the Match award. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Romario! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't...
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Villa. Messi. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Otto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence. He's through here. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, nice touch. And that's played in. Lazar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's tidy. David Villa. There he goes. Tries one from range.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been taken short. And it's O'Reilly. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Otto puts them all in. Cleared away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Lovely ball and a real... And Romario!
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. The second half is up and running.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Del Piero! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
The message is clear, none shall pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Villa. Now it's Del Piero. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in one-on-one. Chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Tevez. And that's been won straight back. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Romario. And that could set him on his way. He is through here. And Messi! They are queuing up to have a go here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's picked his way through. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
After 89
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking.
Oh, what has happened here? Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Number 15, Del Piero.
4 added minutes on the board. That's that, the end. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. Looking for a runner. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he cuts out the supply. Del Piero. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good alertness. Quarter of an hour played. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, nice touch. Sanchez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Puskás. Now it's Puskás. He's ended up in no man's land.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's found the way through. There's the shot! And again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
He has found the way through. Showing great feet there. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, sweet feet. Cleared away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Owen was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Del Piero. And it's Owen. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
Shot a goal! Unspoiled kindly here. And that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out, and
we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Just a
well, I
quick
don't think
reminder
either
today,
side will have
please
too much
refrain
to
from parking
complain
outside
about or
this
worry
stadium.
about, Peter.
Thank you
1-1
very
is
much
a
for your
fair
cooperation.
reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. The second half is up and running. No, that's been intercepted. Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shevchenko!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Now it's Puskás. He's found a way through. And Puskás! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Drives it in. Bellingham! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Rijkaard. Oh, can he get onto this? Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Out of play for a goal kick. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Otto. Bellingham. And it's Otto. Messi finding himself in space. Messi! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And here's Romario.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Owen gets into a good position. Kessié wins the duel this time. Van Basten. Rijkaard. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, it's Del Piero.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
They'll have to settle for that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively.
Bellingham! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. Not a lot we need to say about that. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Zanetti. Oh, he's been caught on it. Has another go. It's there. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's from Mario. Gets a good foot in there. Donatoni. And here's the chance to counter. And he was quick to react. And claimed it back swiftly. That's a lovely, neat pass. Wan-Bissaka. Haaland is onto this. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Neymar. Cannavaro is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard. Haaland. Now it's Neymar. That has not gone well. Bellingham. And it's Messi. And here's Romario. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Can he get away here? Schlotterbeck defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, easy pickings there. It's played through for him. And this is Neymar. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Romario. Oh, just... And Romario! Romario! Wonderful! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 45 minutes is number 6.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Has been
It's so
indicated.
often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Donadoni. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Madrid have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which
And
is,
now I'd
for
just
them,
like to read
more or
out
less
our fan club
ideal.
members who are celebrating their birthdays
And we are
today.
up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Madrid are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Donadoni. Number
Away we go
4,
again.
Erling Haaland. Coming on the field,
Bellingham.
number 17,
Messi.
Bellingham.
Threads
Number
one in.
18,
Now it's Bale.
Raj Diouf.
And he's intervened well there. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Bellingham, he might be in here. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a sharp finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Melbourne City drag themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's a shade optimistic. Cannavaro. Well read, nice interception. Neymar. That's a little off target. Jupe. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's all on. Chance for a shot! Tries to pass it through. He's having a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham.
Melbourne City clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Otto looking to receive it in space. That's going to go a long way. And they're back on the ball again. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Bellingham, and he's managed to get free. Bellingham! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
2 added minutes
It's
has been
clear to see
indicated.
that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Look at the space here. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Romario taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Towards the screen for a special presentation.
Any reflections on what you've
featuring
seen,
our
Jim?
guest
Yeah,
performance
this
today.
looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on.
Listen, the best tend to stay around.
He has found the way through. Puskas! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Spread to the right. Cannavaro cuts it out. Hernes going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shevchenko! And that was very necessary. He's well positioned here. And they're quick to get it back. Chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look at...
Big chance! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Galatasaray are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Can he finish? And it's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Rijkaard. Beckham. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Galatasaray go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least.
And Puskas! Superb from Puskas! A finish of true class. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
3 minutes at a time.
Otto stood his ground strongly. Messi picks it up out wide. And for the first half, that is that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitutions taking place.
We're on the move again.
Madrid can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Excellent challenge there. Oh, good effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a decent clearance. Otto has it out wide and in space. Towering header! And it's in! They are right back in business!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all.
Horace! Has it! And he's stuck it away! Alaba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal! And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's having a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. What shapes to shoot!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard. And it's Messi. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, just skips past his man. That's good play. And that has been slung wide.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Now there's a fine. He's had a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Batistuta fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Number 8, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 22, Francesco Totti.
Totti.
Number 24, Frank Lampard.
Vinicius Junior. He can run onto that. Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. This time, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Number 44.
All hands on deck for this
Coming
one.
on the field is number 5, Maldini.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the finish! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Puskás just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name.
Within these grounds.
So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Well, I thought only...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things all... And a chance! Incoming delivery.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's Neymar. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is... There's the header! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to play it through. White spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar. Galatasaray are looking to break at pace. Messi has it in a wide position. Otto tries to clear. Ernest is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And here's Stoichkov. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs.
Real chance! Romario gets flagged offside. And here's Romario. Can he get it through? Ernest. Madrid very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. That has been slung wide. Ernest was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he plays one through, and it's Stoichkov. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And a header! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That has not gone well. And it's Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Romario is onto this. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Neymar, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
Has been indicated.
Bellingham aims beyond the defence, and he's in. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Madrid are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't...
Oh, greatly! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Galatasaray have their second corner now. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Now who's going to be first to this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pings in across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's got away. Steaming on goalwards. He's having a shot!
Cristiano Ronaldo made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Otto. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Galatasaray clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Thinks about the shot. But they've got it again. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's picked his way through. Very nicely done. An instinctive delivery. Priol can get it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Just a quick
Madrid
announcement.
certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yeah.
And Batistuta! Oh, he's been... And one more try! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. Now it's Romario. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that chance for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. And he's played it back. Knocks it into space. Maldini has it out wide and in space. Now it's Batistuta. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Puskás. No goals as yet. Now it's Stoichkov. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shevchenko! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Stoichkov. Shevchenko looking to receive it in space. Defending of the desperate variety. And the counter is on. Now it's Romario. Romario. He's had it taken off him. Crosses it in. And he's cleared it back out. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. In towards the back stick. And that should get the job done. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Terrific effort! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And here's Romario. And this is Puskás. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello, everybody, and please join me in
Not
wishing
too much
a
so
happy
far
wedding
to lift
anniversary
anybody
for
off their
one of our
seat.
fan club
Yeah,
members.
0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution in progress.
And we get things going again. So the first half brought no goals. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. He's looking wide. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, played right into his path. He's found a way through. Vinicius, and the shot! Oh, good finish. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
The first breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! And no mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, he's having a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now, can they get him away? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Shot a goal! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Madrid found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
5 minutes to add. Distributed tidily. That's destined for the flank. Vinicius Junior.
Coming on the field.
Oh, super find. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Romario taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight... Puskás! Superb from Puskás!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
After 3 minutes.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Puskás.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's been shifted off it. Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maldini. And it's Del Piero. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And Puskás! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Shot a goal! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how...
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he get on the end of this? Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Looking for the run. Out of play for a throw. That looks a decent ball. And he's running through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contact. And the shot! Madrid with the corner. They're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Wirtz! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Madrid are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. And that's been one straight. And Del Piano! And somehow he kept it out.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical.
He's shooting! Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
There will be 3 minutes.
And this is Puskas! Incredible! Just incredible!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now, can they get him away? And Puskas! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Madrid really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Madrid look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. So off we go again. That's a cute ball. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. And they can counter here. Can he get it through?
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
What? Puskás! Superb from Puskás!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps. Puskás! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Del Piero plays it short. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Chance here to counter. He's got away. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Cannavaro clears without hesitation. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Deftly away. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Messi. Gerrard. So what can they make of this? And this is Shevchenko. He has found a way through. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Looking for a runner, and this is Raul. He's found a way through. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Bellingham. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate...
And this is Raul. There's the shot! Well taken goal. AC Milan are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He is through here. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence. Raul finds himself offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And now they can clear their lines. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. The second half is up and running.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he's there to belt it away. And here's Baggio. And this is Messi. Deco. Stojkovic can so cleverly bypass the press. Odo. And he's quick to return it. Roberto Baggio.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Baggio. He's picked his way through. Chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Odo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Raul. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's on it, can he get away? And it's been hooked away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Has a look and plays it forward. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's found a way past. That's really well cleared. Madrid have it back and can go again. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Otto. Messi receives it in a wide position.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid have their second corner now. Koundé clears. And here's Baggio. Oh, that's nice.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's there to belt it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Puskás. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Cannavaro. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sport. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway.
Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic will be important here.
Yeah, he's not the biggest necessarily, Jim, I suppose, but he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yeah, I think he'll have a busy time going past opponents. I think he has great ability to play anywhere across the front line and deliver key passes at the right moments, so that makes him stand out.
And his tendency is, of course, as his coaches have said, to keep things simple and to be utterly unselfish.
Yeah, it's certainly known for that too, and quite a rare gift in a player so technically accomplished.
Nicely aimed pass. Hernes. Shevchenko. Can he spark a counter here? Gerrard in acres of space out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Puskás plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's gone looking for safety. Tries to play it through. Nicely intercepted.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Bellingham. And it's Messi. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well read, nice interception. Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Romario. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Baresi is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Puskás. Rijkaard can clear it away. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Substitutions taking place.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Madrid are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Rijkaard going forward. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Batistuta has it in a wide position. Cross to the back post. Czech claims it. Safe hands.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Puskás! Puskás! Superb from Puskás! A finish right from the top draw. And the game has liftoff. He gave it plenty and some. Crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Puskás!
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he can thump it away. Milan have reclaimed it. And they win it back again. Plays a sharp little ball here. Khan with the clearance. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for options for movement. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Now it's Romario.
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Messi. And here's Romario. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Cannavaro gets it clear. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Just 5 minutes left. And he's quick to get rid. And it's Gerrard. Stojkovic. Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. And that is wildly off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 44.
The two coaches are
Number
signalling
8,
changes here, both at the same time.
Coming on the field. Number 5. Maldini. Number 24. Frank
Oh, good ball!
Substitution.
He's been taken down
Has
and
been
the referee
indicated.
has pointed at the spot. Madrid, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Messi.
This for genuine
Number
comfort.
6. Romario. Coming on the field. Number 23.
That is quite
Ronaldo.
remarkable.
Number
Not the best
20,
spot kick I've ever seen,
Vasco.
but they've got to...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Puskás Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to some real legends of the game. The style of play, even his appearance. Yes, he'll be the one expected to take up a deeper role and play make from back there, but I see him as having a lot more than that in his game. His positioning is key. He reads the game particularly well. He's headed for stardom.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination.
He's had a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard. Bellingham. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Rijkaard cuts it out. Messi. Now it's Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. Tonali finds himself offside. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. Forlan. Mateus. Mateus. Fall out. And a chance! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Southampton have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Messi ventures forward. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
He's found a way past. He'll try from distance, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Decent chance! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And a quick announcement for the
So your
benefit
views
of
on the
anybody
first
who has
half?
found themselves
Well, I think
a
the
little
manager
lost today.
should be pretty
Please look
happy
at the
that his
screen
side
for
managed to
information
come in
on how
on
to find
level
your way
terms.
around
Things
this
seem to be
stadium.
going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Southampton get the second half started.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He has found the way through. And the shot! Fantastic from Romario!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Madrid leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a big chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mbappe, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And here's Romario. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Romario. That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Mateus, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham. The final 5 minutes. And he plays one through. Bellingham. And this is Forlan. That pass has been well intercepted. Del Piero getting forward.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Takes on his marker. Now then, the ball's come loose. Byrne makes the interception. And he thumps it clear. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Romario voted man of the match and deservedly. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Nice looking ball. He has a look up. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be... That's another chance! It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Del Piero. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Tries to pass it through, and Messi! And he was quick to react. Now it's Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's the delivery. Deftly away. Dani Olmo scooting forward. Can he get it through? Puskás. And it's Olmo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's intervened well there. Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. He came in hard, very hard. He's found a way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Now it's Daniel. He'll try from distance! And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And Puskás! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
Number 17, Puskás.
Madrid have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
So that was the first
It
half.
is quite a
Still
game,
plenty of
breathless
time left for a
and laced
comeback.
with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Madrid are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So straight into the second half. Gerrard. Messi. He's having a hit! Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Played into space. And he's there to clear it. Zanetti. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo, who played through for the wide man. Messi has the space to scheme. Lofted it. He's rising! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Messi. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Maldini. Cannavaro. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's having a pop! Oh, wow, that's crazy! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Tries from a long way out. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few flushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear.
Madrid really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be...
Shevchenko! Oh, that was no routine save.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Dani Olmo has found the net here, of course. Floated through. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Bellingham taking in the accolades. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Neymar! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Zanetti. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dani Olmo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dani Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Maldini can get it clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Baggio. Baggio couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Nicely shaped. Shot a goal! Worth a try, but not this time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No goals as yet. Gerrard. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Here's a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Anderson. And there's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Madrid certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Del Piero. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good defending, very good defending. That could spell trouble. Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This is had a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. The second period is underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi thinks one through. Oh, super ball. So no flag here. Ronaldo made a good run there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Del Piero. Beckenbauer. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a well-taken goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So time for change.
Coming
And
on
this
the
one has been on the
field
cards
is
for a little while.
number
Well, this could be a bit of a
21,
nightmare
Mbappe.
scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defence.
And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Has a look and plays it forward. Zanetti looking to hit the byline here. He's picked his way through. It's a good looking... Getting up there! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Zanetti. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Neymar ploughing. Neymar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's having a hit! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here?
Madrid really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
A great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe is offering a wry
Substitution
smile
on
there.
the field. Number 22, Baggio. Number 10, Messi. Number 17, number 8, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 23, Castolo. Number 11, Dani Olmo. Number 6, Mikel Merino.
There's the clearance.
20, McAllister.
Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
There they go, hunting again.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I was expecting this game to be put to bed a lot earlier, especially when the opponent struggled to get back into it. They could have shown greater potency.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very... it.